break it up.
And Williams put that forearm right underneath the chin of Martinez. This could get ugly.
Yeah, so even so far, it's not exactly been a thing of beauty here. Good right hand. Down low, took a step to his left and ducked the right hand, and then hitting on the break.
Let's go, back up, go!
Williams is a guy who will woof.
Break!
Even though, as you heard, he was accusing Martinez of woofing.
Go!
Well, he's very confident in his own ability.
Break!
He was talking this week about John Ruiz. He'd love to fight John Ruiz for the WBA title. He said he thinks John Ruiz is the worst heavyweight champion ever. and he points to the fact that he beat John Ruiz 5 times as an amateur.
That was a good right hand that did get there right on the button. I think that hurt Martinez. Williams trying to finish business here. Another right hand. Over the top right hand. And another right hand right on the top of the hand. I think Martinez is hurt. It might be a good idea just to stay away for a minute here.
That's not what he's all about, though. I don't think he would know how to do that.
Break clean, back up, let's go!
Williams throwing a lot of uppercuts.
And
there's a right
look
hand.
how Martinez leans down.
Break clean,
So actually he walks into the punch.
10 seconds. Let's go!
Again, a straight right hand right on the button. And another right hand that Martinez ducked into at the bell. Williams, little dance step.
Well, he's tough. He's rough-hewn. There's no doubt about that. He'd be better off if he was in better condition. Married and a pro for the same amount of time, 17 years, but I doubt he's taken 5 years and 7 years off from that married life the way he has from his professional boxing career.
He's coming right in. He's coming right in.
Very skilled, real powerful fighter in terms of a good punch as well. He's a guy who likes to get people out in the first couple of rounds, many of those KOs in the first round. And he has a life outside of boxing as well, in the entertainment business.
He was actually a pretty good athlete in general. He played football in high school. He looks like an athlete.
Second time, mouthpiece is in. Second time,
Sean O'Grady joins us ringside here, and I thought you might step in there at that pre-fight fight.
Yeah, I stepped out of there. I was stepping out of the ring. I don't need any of that action.
Round 2.
It's hard to get interviews when they're fighting like that.
Yes.
Back up. Get that hand out of there.
But you saw Martinez do
You
there.
guys were talking about Jeremy being a great athlete and everything. This man is so talented in the ring. I mean, he just makes the moves. He's got the balance. He has the power. He has the punches. Some would question the strength of his chin, but I think that's the only flaw, if that's even a flaw. We don't know because he doesn't get hit that much.
There's a left hand, and that knocked Martinez sideways. He's been right hand happy, then he throws the left, and that hurt Martinez.
Williams is loading up on his punches. He's not worrying about his skill. He's loading up with every shot here. Look at that. Every shot is a power punch.
Martinez staggers back now, ties him up, not a bad idea.
Unusual for Williams in that there's no such thing as a jab here in this round. Every punch he's throwing, power punch.
He wants an early knockout. He wants that over this Gilbert Martinez. Gilbert, that mouthpiece is really obnoxious. You know, he's got to get a smaller mouthpiece. He's having difficulty breathing through that thing.
Martinez continues to duck right into what could be an uppercut.
Martinez wanted to weather the early storm. He knew that Jeremy would come out strong at first, and he says by the third round, the fourth round, Jeremy really slows down.
Because Jeremy hasn't been there that many times.
We saw Jeremy recently going 10 rounds, and you know what? He looked strong in the latter rounds. Against Ron Guerrero, he was hanging in there. I think Ron was staying around and just trying to use his survivor tactics. Jeremy was the one carrying the action.
Let's go.
Of course, the longer Williams lets Martinez hang in, and after that early assault, he's kind of backed off here and started boxing once again. You know, you always take a
big right hand right on the button, Sorry, Rich, didn't mean to jump you there.
Martinez can't take a punch. I think that was shown conclusively right there. But there's always that chance that Martinez will wind up with one of those wild shots and land.
Of course, very dangerous. Martinez is a dangerous opponent because of those wild shots. The punches come at you from different angles. They're wild punches. They're not usual punches. They're not typical punches you get hit with. Also, you got to be careful of the head. You know, they talked about the cut in the middle of Jeremy's face. If you get banging on the top of Martinez's head, it's going to cause a problem. Martinez is a very dangerous opponent for that reason.
Williams is trying to use his quickness here. You can see hands at the side. Williams does more play-by-play, I think, than you and I do, Rich. Coming to the end of the second round.
The core of sports burns a blistering inferno of explosive.
All right, watch how quick Jeremy Williams lands this right hand now. He starts it right from there and just quick, boom. Nicely thrown from down below.
Martinez did well just to hang in there. He didn't take a backward step after that punch.
Here's Martinez trying to rough him up, though, and that's, you know, I think that's his best strategy.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Get Williams mad.
In talking to him before the fight, he said, I want to rough him up. I want to go in, I want to wrestle with him. I want to use my weight, maneuver him around, make him mad. I'm trying to play little mind games. Gil Martinez.
Jeremy Williams has adopted the nickname of half man, half amazing, which he admits he stole from a basketball player who had that nickname. He said, I'm just going to use it for a while.
Yeah, he said he's borrowing. This is the fight that Martinez wants, in close quarters and a brawl.
Don't push, don't push.
No pushing. You know what Martinez wants to do is he wants to get Jeremy lunging at him, pushing him, wrestling with him.
Back up, back up, back up. Get off the head, get off the head. Don't push. Let's go.
Williams took 2 years off before that comeback this year after he lost to Brian Nielsen under very suspicious circumstances overseas,
Let go of that hand.
in which he came down with a sudden case of food poisoning after having dinner with Nielsen's promoter the night before the fight, which was just an amazing coincidence.
Yes.
Well, Gil Martinez had done his homework on this fight. He said the fight with Jeremy normally slows in the third and fourth round. Here we are in the third, Jeremy giving more room, more respect.
Well, isn't there a point, Sean, at which a fighter like, okay, Williams has hit him with some tremendous shots. I mean, clean, power-packed shots, and he hasn't knocked Martinez down. He hasn't come close to stopping him. At some point, don't you, as a puncher, decide, okay, maybe I'm not going to get him out of there. Now I got a box.
Absolutely, and that's just what he's done. You go in and you try some things. You send out some probing shots. If they work, that's what you use. If they don't work, you move on to something else. And you go out and you try to take him out. If he doesn't go down, then he's going to be there for a bit.
You can see that right hand got there. Martinez kind of shrugged his shoulders and said, it's okay.
Don't wait, don't wait out there.
Little smile from Martinez.
This is what Martinez wants.
He's just tough.
Break, back up. Break clean.
He doesn't care. He says, come on, I'll take your shots. Give me 4 or 5 punches.
Well, Williams is still just winding up on every punch. The jab is, it's not even a rumor.
Now, the jab pretty much didn't make its way from Long Beach up here to Lemoore today.
The left hand from the nose of Martinez. That could mean a broken nose.